16th of December is actually what it is. Wowie. Hi. Christmas is getting closer. I need to think about gifts. But not now. Now we're playing. We're trying to figure out what do we need to go somewhere and like do something. We've looked at these. I just looked at that, I'm pretty sure.
Nothing helpful.
Nothing that can tell us where to go.
He stopped specifically to point at something.
Who?
It can only be the sign.
Level 02. Could these be the last numbers of the evacuation point?
What?
This is very possible, but would also be a great coincidence.
29, 14, 02.
What?
You should be able to find the mission point in the console on the right side in the control room.
I just clicked it because it was there. Like, I know I've clicked it before. I think. Maybe I haven't. I guess maybe if I never did actually click it, it would show up and be a hint that like, hey, you gotta click this. But otherwise, why would I ever... So we're talking about the one guy. Wow, that's so random that I clicked that. I was about to say we need to like, this is probably gonna take a while. We're gonna do this for maybe 5 minutes and then click the walkthrough and okay, 14. What is it? They all have the same. Is it here? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I think we're using the existing. They're all 2914, so we want the 02. Oh boy. 04. O2. Exploration 4.
That's the point the security officer was talking about. Let's have a look then.
This is where we are, and that's where we're going. Select the vehicle to use on the mission in order to use the automatic route calculation. I think we can get this. I don't think, but sure.
This is not the vehicle that is available to us.
Yeah, and surely you can just fly in a straight line.
A fully functioning rover could manage this route, yes. I doubt the one in the hangar would manage it. I have to repair it and check the analysis program to find out more.
You could set a route, but as long as we don't know what sort of terrain the rover is capable of, that would be pointless.
So we have to repair it first and then analyze it.
This is weird. But okay.
Okay, so we'll definitely need the rover. I guess we'll play mechanic after all. Thanks for not pointing out that Mark would come in handy right now.
Was he a mechanic? Was he well versed in repairing rovers? Then yeah, he would come in handy now that we need a rover repaired. So what do we gotta do this thing? Guess we'll go in there.
It won't start and it just shows error messages. Let's hope the analysis program can tell me more.
Start analysis program. No battery fitted. Please insert compatible model. Axle mounting back right broken. Replacement needed. For better reachability, work safety and load relief for the axle. The vehicle must be stored in an elevated position.
Must it now? God, I really have no idea.
The hook can hold these straps easily. I can lift or pull something heavy with this construction. It would help if I attached the straps to the object in question, though. This one on its own isn't enough to go around the rover.
Make it longer. I don't know what. Hello?
A tie-down strap.
Yeah.
Perfect for joining things together, or giving large, unwieldy things a point of connection. I need to get to the bottom somehow. Dismantling it won't help me.
Yeah. What do we do? Well, this will just start it. Man. I am clueless. And I don't want to take too long. Go all the way over here. Wow. Oh. Okay, we'll pretend like you didn't do that. Okay, well, I probably need you there to lift this thing up, I assume.
If I attach them to the crane, I could probably lift something pretty heavy. It would help if I attached the straps to the object in question, though.
I could do this, but I was compatible, so...
Sorry. I'm sorry.
This one on its own isn't.
Chain.
I don't know why I should put something inside.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't just lift the rover with a hook. There's no coupler or anywhere else to put it. I could wedge that in there to give it a good grip. But there's nothing in reach that I could latch onto the crane.
I won't hear anything. I don't care. I don't care. Get Mark's box with computer storage box. Pick up tension strap. We get another tension strap. I wouldn't know. I thought we got everything we could from that room. Didn't know there were more things we could get from in there. Which is not here. It's actually over here. It's actually over here. It's actually over here. Go in there. We already did this, right? Like, we don't need to use the card again. Oh, that picks up. I see. And I did it with this one, I guess, and never did it with this one. That's how smart I am.
A tension strap.
Wow.
Now I have 2 of them.
That's great. That's it? That's what you put in a box? Ah, 2 of
2
them.
lashing strap, perfect for joining things together. Or giving large, unwieldy things a...
Yeah, no, no, stop.
The hook can hold these straps easily. It would help if I attached the straps to the...
Sorry. It's just that kind of mood today, I guess. Run, run.
If I attach them to the crane, I could probably lift... It would...
No.
We need to lifting points. Tessa, these straps are not long enough.
We need 2 lifting points. Make them long enough. Fix them. Pour acid on them. Alright. Look away for a second, guys. I'm just using my brain to leave station through gate or through drilling room. Interact with scrap holding tension strap. Quarter hallway. Pick up the hook. I have it. Scrap incinerator. Yeah. Okay. We need 3 of them. So the place that I've gone multiple times. A place that I've wondered why I could go there. But gone there twice. Looking around, seeing nothing. Guess I never thought about how the door is
I'm
open
pretty
so I
sure
can
I'll
now
find
get this.
something better to do with this strap now that the gate's open.
Yeah, okay, well, I never did think of that. Well, I did. I just thought of it, you know? I just realized now because I'm smart. And so, guys, now that we have 3 straps, what we're going to do is wrap them around this rover. Wow.
Right, I can attach the hook to the straps. And where do I put the hook? The straps are attached, but I can't just lift it like this. I have to get to the bottom somehow.
Well, yeah.
I could wedge that in there to give it a good grip.
But?
But there's nothing in reach that I could latch on to the crane.
Do you want me to actually have the crane go into the rover? Which it doesn't now, it only does when it's open. Are we close enough now? This whole perspective thing is a little bit weird. It's a little bit odd. Not the rover.
Okay, the hook is attached to the straps and the crane.
Never mind the rover, yes. Good. Good job, Tessa. Good job, Tessa.
And up we go. Carefully. Let's hope the crane endures.
But I don't get to do it. What a shame. Look at that, it works. Ha! It worked! I can't believe it. If only Mark could see me now. Now, what do we do?
Someone removed the battery. It was probably broken and needs to be replaced. I guess a AA battery won't cut it.
No, you need a compatible model with various specifications.
What a surprise, Core. Please look for the next convenience store so I can go and buy one.
Would you like the distance in kilometers or light years?
Fine, I get it. Well then, let's look for a special battery that you probably need to be a mechanic for you to understand it. Of course, the analysis program was right. The axle mounting is broken, but it shouldn't be too hard to get it out.
Using a wrench. Or you do it on your own. Okay, okay.
And that's that. I'll take it with me.
Oh, 3D printer. I just remembered. Can it...
This part is from the rover's axle mounting, and it's broken. I have to find some way to replace it.
Can it use this?
There's a serial number here. GN2144FN.
For now. Good night, Fortnite. Good night, Fortnite. One of these talked about something they needed to do. Probably the last one. Probably this one. Probably this one.
Any ideas? Because I'm stumped.
Nope, the solar module is broken and we don't have a replacement. And the cables don't fit the hydrogen systems because nobody is able to decide on a standard for them yet. You know, the emergency generator by the drilling hole has a battery that it charges while it's running. That one might fit.
Mark would kill you.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
would only last a couple of hours, but if they ever pick the rover up, well, at least they wouldn't have to push it.
I'll keep it in mind.
And so will I, mystery woman. I do appreciate that. Where else would it be but the drilling? Should have figured. Yeah.
It's supposed to contain a battery that fits into the rover. This cylinder down here looks like the compartment for it.
Puzzle?
This has to be the compartment the mechanic was talking about. Alright, I guess all the cables have to come off first.
And I can't just take him out? Now,
And there it is.
I gotta say, maybe I'm getting better at puzzles with all the puzzle games I'm playing lately. That was pretty easy. Pretty easy.
This controls the 3D.
Good night. Fortnite. There's not more of those, right? No.
This controls.
Pues qué pasó, ¿qué haces, Ana? We want a good night, Fortnite.
Here, that's the axle mounting serial number. I'll save it to my favorites. So it says here that we need at least 500 grams of rainy metal, an alloy. The object itself is only about 440 grams, but the printer needs more material for the process to support the model. That's why we need 500 grams. Where can we get rainy metal?
Rainy metal is mostly made up of gophinium, so it is a relatively new substance. Due to its high stability and light weight, it is mostly used to make vehicles. Gophinium was only discovered a few decades ago. Following this discovery, facilities like this one were constructed everywhere to obtain it. You will not be able to find it in the machines or walls here, but it was being mined here, so there must be some of it somewhere. Majalt is also a rare metal, but it has been known for much longer. It used to be used in all kinds of things, but ever since they found out it made a profitable alloy with gophinium, it has become incredibly valuable.
So we need pure myalt and gaffinium.
I registered Modult before. The screws in the workbench down there are made from Modult.
Core tells you Majalt, and you pronounce it Mayalt? That's...
Confirmed. Modult screws. That means you already have some with you.
Excellent. Now all I need is gaffinium. Calibrate your environmental scan to specifically look for these important elements. There has to be some gaffinium somewhere around here.
I found the axle suspension in the 3D printer's computer. In order to recreate it, I need 500 grams without the E of a special material called rainy metal, an alloy of myalt or majalt and gaffinium. I already have the majalt with me in form of nuts and bolts. Core. That was the smallest burp I've ever... What? Okay. Can we change these? Can I put this in the computer? Do I get something else? I have to mind that some source dried up last. So hopefully there's still enough when I find some. Did I read this? I don't remember. Now you can. I might later. At the end of the video or something, so people can skip it if they want to. Now. Notes.
There are some elements and materials written down here.
Rainy. 2-to-1. And then there's some other stuff that I guess we need for something else. Or maybe we don't, but it's just there. Yeah, right, like a game like this would ever do that, but it could give you a bunch of information, but you only need some of it. I mean, that is what this is, I guess. 2-to-1. Easy peasy. Gaffinium. So, would that be what we have here?
There is gaffinium in the upper ore sample. Tessa! It is interspersed with other materials, but there should be enough for the axis suspension.
But it's too big to carry. Plus, there are other elements mixed in. We have to somehow extract the gaffinium. Yes! It looks like it's working!
What?
It's fizzing and there's liquid running off the bottom.
Some of the elements in the sample have been dissolved.
I thought I just magically randomly picked the right thing. Which I did, but it seems I maybe need more things.
Nothing's happening.
Dissolving the materials with acid sounds like a promising idea to me.
I wonder if there's another acid that could do it. The hydrochloric acid is eating its way through the rock, splitting the ore. It's making it porous, but it's not moving otherwise.
Yes, I remember. There were more things. So we've done boric and nitric. We need
I can retrieve a box. I'm going to...
Hold up. Don't remember if we checked this.
That looks like a handwritten logbook. Like mine. Every page describes a desolate place, maybe here on this planet. And then some kind of fantasy story that fits that place. A city, a battle, animals made of metal, something like that.
That's it. And what do we need these things for? Okay, that was great. I was happy I did that. Yeah.
I can retrieve a box for... I'm going...
Hazardous goods. Go on, Robo.
I shouldn't carry around more. Before I take one of them with me, I'll...
Yeah, are they both back? Oh. Put them back. Nitric and boric. Why shouldn't you carry more than 2? Who made that rule?
I could...
Acetic and phosphoric, but that one was out, right? So acidic or acetic, because it's not acidic. Acetic acid is also a thing. This is acetic acid. Maybe? Who knows? Actually. Bitch, you do. Oh, I need you to say that. That's the one line that doesn't work in this game. Is you saying the name that I need to hear? You are so evil. What are the odds?
Looks like it doesn't affect the gold.
Dissolving the materials with acid sounds like a promising idea to me.
I wonder if there's another acid that could do it.
Tony? Do I have to like do a mix or something? Clumping of blood. Gross. Since gold is include, which experience being set up with aqua regia. This should remove all impurities. The process will be too costly. Okay, does it say you went to something else? You switched to something different? Aqua regia. I have to find that myself. She won't even be like, oh, it says here that they used aqua regia to, you know? That's fine. I don't need all the hand holding. Just some.
There are some...
Hydrochloric with nitric. See? Hydrochloric 3 with nitric 1. You can just go back. Don't need you. Get out of here. So it was the nitric that had a small effect, or maybe it was the boracic, but I hate these words. And I do remember, because I'm not dumb. Thank you. Now do I just...
I could mix the acids in a separate container.
If you want to achieve anything with this, then you will need more than just an approximation of components.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but I want to test something.
What? We just have an acid mix now? What do you want to test?
An acid mixture. I should be careful with that.
What's your test? You can't just say, I don't know you. I only hear your thoughts. I'm not actually you, okay? So if you have some weird ideas.
Test tubes. I've put one of... Maybe I should take it with me.
Sulfuric acid. Forgot about that one.
I shouldn't carry around more than 2 of...
Don't know if we need that.
I can put up to... a bit of this.
3 to 1, right? I think so.
A bit of this.
Pretty sure.
Before we make something new, I should throw away the old mixture. There are materials in the mixer. I'll activate it.
Did I do the right ones?
Now this should be Aqua Regia.
Okay. Now, so what was the test? Was the test just to go to the ore and try to use it, and for you to see if you could eyeball it, find out it doesn't work, and now have to actually go do the exact measurements? Or better than that. No, all you do is pour it on the ore. You get rid of that useless, invaluable gold.
It's dissolving everything, except the Gaffinium. It's crumbling into chunks. I can take them with me.
It feels good to make progress, you know. What are we doing? Oh. Right. So how do we...
A workbench.
And of course, there are some elements.
2 to 1. Sure. But do I put it in here?
This should create rainy metal.
Well, the alloy has a certain ratio. You cannot simply pour these things together.
Yeah.
If the mixture is not precise, the printer will not accept it.
Do I need to melt it first? In the oven?
I need an alloy called rainy metal, so a mix of both Gaffinium and Myalt. The fact that these metals are available in small pieces will help me when mixing them in the correct ratio, but I have to try being precise with my grams. Let's get those metals weighed. Okay, this rainy metal has a special composition. We'll just weigh the materials one after the other and then mix them.
A good and logical plan, Tessa. Derivations of 1 gram
Tessa.
for a total amount of 50 grams is still within tolerance parameters, according to my calculations, but the printer might not accept any derivations larger than that as rainy metal.
So it's 1 to 2, right? Because what I just did was the 3-to-1, so this is the 2-to-1. And we're trying to get 500, which would be, and we can go within 50. We could do 150, 150, so 300 and then 150, but we can go a little bit over. But now I'm confused. You told me we needed that amount.
First, weigh the required amount of a material and then put it aside with the Save Measured Amount button at the top of the screen. Then weigh the other material and also put it aside. You can repeat this process as often as you like, or begin afresh for each material, until you are happy with the measurements. Finally, press the Mix and Retrieve button to combine the amounts and leave the scales. Derivations of 1 gram for a total amount of 50 grams is still within tolerance parameters, according to my calculations, but the printer might not accept any derivations larger than that as rainy metal.
1 for every 50. So this reaches 200, so we can be off by 4. I don't understand if we need all that big amount of... Oh, well. So what? Put down. Go here then. Go anywhere. So you confuse me. So what? I don't have those notes, do I? Aren't they in my inventory? You would take the notes with you, so you don't have to go all the way back. It just says 1 to 2. What else do I need to know? And we need 500 grams.
I should make a new model of this axle mounting with a 3D printer so I can repair the rover. According to the data, I will need 500 grams of rainy metal. This broken axle mounting contains 440 grams of it.
Okay, there we go. 60 then, huh? 20 and 40? And we could be off by 1 gram?
A precision...
Well, that was the
Let's get those
information I
metals-
needed. That's pretty good. Is that 2? Are we 2? We can only be off by 1 gram, and this will be 2 grams? Are these all 8? Surely. So the 1 gram that we're off will have to be with them. Go back. 32. What did I say we need? 40? No, 42. Okay, I need to know what the different... 8. Didn't I need 8 at some point? 35. 43. 37. That could work. 41, 38, 37, 48. There are like there's 4 types of things actually. Do you think we need one of each? 14, 21. We'll take a 14er. We'll take this one, we'll take this one, and we'll take this one. Nope, we'll take this one. But then we'll take this away. Oh man. I'll take that away. I wonder if... I mean, is this fine? It won't be, right? You said 1 gram per 50. But I guess we could just try when we have the...
Okay, then let's mix them and hope they're in the right ratio. We can still separate them for now.
$60 grams. Are they in the right ratio?
I mixed myolt and gaffinium in the hopes of creating the right alloy, but for that it needs to become a homogeneous mass. The metal has melted and turned into a block.
Turn it to a block. It's an alloy. It might not be right. Let's find out.
And in it goes. I should try printing so the computer can tell me if this is the correct alloy. This controls one.
Error, wrong material.
Damn, that's not the right alloy. I'll take it out again and destroy it. I can't separate the metals anymore. I have to be extremely precise when composing the rainy metal, down to the last gram.
There are some elements.
2 gaffinium to 1 majol. 20 to 40.
A precision scale. Let's get those metal.
But this one can only go up to 21. That's too much. That's too much. That is as close as we get. There aren't that many of them, okay? There's only 2. 40. If I could put you where I want to. I guess within this area I can. Why are you... I want to know the weight of all of you. You're 9. You're 18. You're 6. Double digits and the small digits down here. 11. I won't remember this. 7. 17. None of you were that small. 7, what's the smallest one? 6. So, if we can do something and end up on 34... 32? Dang. Is that 9? 18. 8. Was 8 was what I needed, right?
Okay, then let's mix
I
them. and
knew
hope
it was
they're in
that
the right
hidden
ratio.
one, man.
We can still separate them for now.
You better be right about that 1 gram. It's becoming
The
an
metal
alloy.
has melted and turned.
Like, the fact that you told me about the 1 gram makes it obvious that we have to mess up by 1 gram.
And in it goes. I should try printing so the... This control... One of these...
Yeah. Yeah. Access. Yeah. Error. Error. You.
Error. Wrong material.
Damn, that's not the right alloy. I'll take it out again and destroy it. I can't separate the metals anymore. I have to be extremely precise when composing the rainy metal, down to the last gram. I can't just put these parts in like this. The 3D printer needs the metal to be homogeneous.
Is that the error? That I forgot about the last metal?
Okay, I found it in the computer. Maybe I can reuse the material. The metal has melted and turned into a block.
It's turned into a block. It doesn't say how big it is.
The raw metal from the broken axle mounting. I hope I can make a new one out of this.
Come on, man. Do I have to do this again? And use both blocks? Do I have to combine the 2 blocks? I'm confused.
Let's get those metals.
Am I actually running out of these things? No. That's perfect.
Okay, then let's... The metal has melted. Good. This should be the right material. Just not enough of it.
Well, it's okay.
And in it goes. I should... This controls...
Error. Wrong material.
Damn, that's not the right alloy. I'll take it out again and destroy it. I can't separate the metals anymore. I have to be extremely precise.
There are some...
Badgel. The nuts and bolts are badgel. The Cafidio 2-to-1. We need 60. Am I wrong? I'm not fucking doing this shit. Yeah, one to do. What? There isn't that much. That's just the example? Sure. I did 40 and 20, but it was 21. King Water? What the fuck is King Water? I've done this. Mm-hmm. Get Acra Regia. But that was needed for the Gafinium. But that's what it's telling me, I guess. So do you want it to be 42? Since the only thing we can do is 21?
Let's get those metals weighed.
Because 42 is easy, look. Wow. Imagine that. What is your problem? $41.
Okay, then. The metal has melted.
Or am I supposed to go even bigger with it? For no particular reason when you told me I had 440 in that other one. Then surely, if my math is correct, all I need is 60.
I should try print. This controls the three. One of.
Error. It's the right material, but not enough of it. We need at least 500 grams of rainy metal, but there are only in the printer.
493 is what you didn't say. So what was it, 420 that I was? What? I need 80? I swear you told me 440. Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever, we'll do this one last time. We need 80.
Let's get those metals weighed.
Which is odd. What's the most accurate we can get? 26. And so 52? Not 60, 50. Like this one. That we know is 8 already.
Okay, then let's...
That might not be enough either. But... what did I have? 60 something? And I needed... I was on 93. So it should be. If I have to do this one more time...
The metal has...
Then I apologize. We have more than 10 more grams than what I had before.
And in a... This control... Great! The alloy is correct! Let's get going then. This would have taken ages a few years ago, but modern machines can do it in a few minutes.
A few minutes later.
There we are, a brand new axle mounting. Looks good.
Sure. Good thing you talk out loud. It's really helpful for a game like this. To have a character that is a bit crazy in the head.
Let's see. Core, can you show me what part belongs where? Ah, thanks. Done. Right. That should work. Oh yeah, all the little gizmos in the rover are coming to life. He's all powered up. Finished. Everything's repaired. Let's get it down and start analysis to check out what it's still capable of. We can let it back down again.
I don't get to do that. I don't get to do that. No, I don't get to do that. You know, at least get it a little bit away. Run! Leave the thingies on, I guess.
Let's get rid of these straps first.
Okay, don't. Smart.
Start analysis program. Vehicle ready to start with restrictions.
Great! It won't last long due to a long service life, material fatigue, and other issues. But it should work. Core, please save the data so we can look for a good route at the mission console.
Well, good. I've repaired the rover. Its power's limited, so we'll have to look at the mission console beforehand for a route that it can pack. Hopefully it'll make it to the evacuation point and back. If they didn't make it off this planet and I wasn't with them because I cared more about the adventure than them, I can never forgive myself. I have to know, otherwise I'll be permanently tormented by the question of it. Also, you kinda need to know if your family's safe. Also, you need to be safe. It's a lot of factors here. You are my enemy.
A fully functioning rover could manage this route, yes. But ours won't. We're going to have to look for a different route. One that's within our parameters. Okay, Core, show me the parameters the rover is still capable of.
What? All the way fucking through I have to do this? I can't just skip it if it's too boring or too much for me. Wait, how do I... You switched for a second. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, so water depth 70, substrate strength gravel, surface 3. Is that what we're talking about? It's 3 almost everywhere. Is it even too much anywhere? Oh, I see 4 here. That's it, don't go there. Got it. From minus 40 to plus 60. The slope is too much though. But here is fine. What does control help? Oh. Right. Can I just be like that and then it goes through these so I don't have to necessarily put a million of these. I don't have to put for every single thing. If we go in a straight line here. Like water depth, slope, all good. Here, slope. Temperature, water depth, all good. Surface, all good. Slope, too much. So we want to go at a waypoint. Come on. We want to go here this way. Maybe further. I wonder if there's many ways you could... Wait, surface. 5. And that's 4? Okay, we know this one's fine. This one is fine. That's fine. That's the 5. Slope, slope, slope. We want to get all over here. This one's fine. 2, but too much slope. Do we have to go to the right or we have to go to the left? Probably the left. Just moving it weirdly for now. We can go here. We can go down here. In which case we can just go along this. Fine, fine, fine. Too much. Fine. Too much. Too much. Okay, so all this is too much. We have to get around all that. We have to get up here. Fine. Too much. Fine. 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 Yeah. Fine. Sorry, this will take a while, and if you're bored, I understand. We can't go there, so we have to go around. Because here's fine. And here's fine. And here's fine. This does work. Works. And works. 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 No. Temperature too high. Works until over here. Temperature too high. Temperature fine. 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 Water depth is fine. Oh boy. Too much. That could work down there. And this is still fine. This is still fine. What a game. What crazy gameplay. Surely when we get close to it, it won't work. Like there. So do we go left? Or right? We go left. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 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 Fine.
No, it can't take that route.
Too long? Why can it not take that route? Here? Oh, the temperature. What the hell, man? I didn't even notice. Okay, here. And here. 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 What now? Lava? I never noticed the lava. What the hell? So what's the problem? That we can't go sideways like that? Is this fine? Here? Here? Minus temperature is okay. This is okay, yeah.
Yes, this route fits our parameters.
I wonder if you could do
All right.
a lot of
got
those.
a route.
One moment.
Or if
The
that was
rover will
the
only
only.
just barely make it back to the station. The tolerance range is 19%. Complications and detours can therefore lead to it being exhausted outside the station.
That's a risk we have to take. Theoretically, it should work, right?
Theoretically, but practically, a few days ago, you didn't want to stay in the supposedly safe ship and wait because it would have endangered your survival and rescue. Here, you have every option: safety, resources, tools, and machines. You can survive and call for help. You have already reached your goal. Instead, you want to go on a risky journey just to get a certainty that doesn't help you. I have registered irrational adventurousness in you before. Is that what this is about again?
This is just about my family.
Your family was either saved, in which case you will not see them after this journey, or they are dead, in which case you cannot help them. And Mark.
What about Mark?
You could hardly wait to leave the ship and explore the planet. You did not care about Mark Bennett's fate, and now you are using your family as pretense to carry on.
Yes, understood. It was only about me at the beginning. I wanted to explore and survive in that with all the means I had. Even if I didn't have the slightest clue where Mark was. Maybe I could have done more. I don't know. But it seemed like the right thing to do. Now I'm here and I could survive forever. No, exist. In the sense of not starving or dying of thirst. Is that enough? Not for me. It drives me crazy not to know where Tony and Finn are, and if they're okay. Achieving and discovering all of this feels so pointless. So empty.
But you've been in this situation many times as an explorer and have successfully blocked out thoughts about your family, haven't you?
Yes, technically. Sure, but Core, this Melissa Luna is trying to keep something from me. Maybe she's setting me up, I don't know. All I know is she doesn't want me to find out something about my family. If I stay here, I might be safe, but I'll remain clueless. I can't live like that. I have to take risks. No progress without obstacles. We'll sleep here and set off for the evacuation point tomorrow morning. I'll sleep in the rover just to make sure this person won't sabotage it. And you stay on lookout. Everything's prepared and ready. I should probably get a night's sleep before I leave, though.
Core,
And that'll be how we
Yes,
end this
Tessa.
episode.
what did the sun say to the earth?
I'd just be a star without you.
Is that really the punchline?
No, my humor subroutines generated this joke with AI. Was it ineffective?
I suppose. Or maybe my humor subroutines are broken down. Or maybe AI just isn't as far ahead as we all thought. Good night, Core.
Good night, Tessa. I will keep watch.
You know I support you. You should do whatever makes you happy. Don't do anything just for the money. We'll pull through anything, one way or another. Both of us. Together.
The money is worth nothing if it stresses you out and doesn't let you sleep.
You're probably right, Tony. I still have to think about it.
Your husband and son mean a lot to you.
Yes, Tony always supported me. But sometimes when the thirst for adventure overcomes me, I guess I sort of block them out too much.
What about your son?
What about him?
Didn't he miss his mother whenever she set off for the stars?
He did, but it's what I live for. I doubt that was much comfort to him, but maybe he'll be old enough to understand one day. Maybe he'll reach for the stars himself. He likes adventure books.
I see. So you were able to leave the station, could you?
Yes, everything was ready, so I...
Day 5. Departure. To be continued.
Good morning, Tessa.
Although we gotta
Good
go through this first.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good, surprisingly. Don't ask me why, but I'm in the mood for adventure. Like, I'm excited because I'm going on vacation today. This mixture of departure, curiosity, and fear of having forgotten something. And then this Melissa Luna comes into my head.
The station's signals and data show no anomalies, and there were no attacks or dangers throughout the night.
That's something. We can either take a last look at the station or we can head out straight away. I don't really want to waste any time.
The station's signals and data show no anomalies, and there were no attacks or dangers throughout the night.
Boink, boink. And just like that, we finished another episode. There's only a couple more to go. I'd like to sincerely thank you for watching along. Hope you're enjoying the journey. I am. Soon, once this is over, I will begin American Arcadia. Either when I finish this or when I finish The Invincible, which I may be close. I don't know. I heard it was only like a 6-7 hour game, but I'm way past that and I'm still going. But where I am in that game could be the end. I'm not sure. We'll just have to find out. Still, thank you for watching. Expect American Arcadia soon. I played the demo for that game and I really liked it, and it's come out and it's on Game Pass, so I have it. So I'm just gonna play it. Really want to. It's really cool. And yeah, I'll try to think of some Christmassy type games, some Christmas events, probably in different games. I'll be streaming on Christmas Eve, the night, getting drunk, probably just playing different Christmassy games. Yeah. Alright, well, take care. And I'll see you around for all these festive things.